you know why you're here and what your purpose is. You get what I'm saying? You need to know. That you need to know. Then you don't have to go around and say, boy, me do this on a person, you not do it back for me. Or me show me love on a person, you hurt me. No. We've been there, done that. We've grown, we outgrown them something there. I'm not looking for no love from nobody. I'm here to serve. You get what I'm saying? I'm here to serve. So my new thing is, when you want me, I'm just a thought away. Just attract me. I'm here to serve you, love. I'm here to serve you, love. You understand me? I say, I am not, listen to me. Know your purpose. Know why you're here. That is the thing. You know what I'm saying? The people who talk about love, them hurt you the most. Sorry. I'm not promoting it. Sorry. Lord of mercy. If you want to come on the line, please feel free. Know why you're here. That is what I'm promoting. And who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. That is it. You get what I'm saying? We are here to serve each other. Like the moon, the sun, the stars, the water, the air serve you. It the purpose. You understand me? So you're not going to get the sun is going to vex and the sun is not going to shine because oh, you hurt my feelings. I shine for you yesterday and you never show gratitude, so I'm not going to shine for you tomorrow. You don't look in nature and see that. So don't use them kind of words that people give you on top of, oh, you don't show me love, we need to be in love. Oh, we lack of love. You lack of yourself, man. You lack of self of knowledge. You don't lack of no love, you lack of self of knowledge. You need to know who you are and what you're supposed to do and what your purpose is. That's the only thing you lack of, because as long as you know who you are and why you're supposed to be here, everything will be all right. Know thyself. That's why that saying that repeat in the Bible so much time. Know thyself. Know thyself. And I don't business if you want to say from no, I'm gonna say this now. If you want to say I'm loving from a high vibration, low vibration, it's no vibration for me. It's gonna know in yourself. Like see, know who you know. Listen how I'm here to serve you. That's why I'm sitting here, because I know my purpose. Lord of mercy, I know why I'm here. Grand Rising, jobless. Grand Rising, listen to me now, man. People out of themselves too much right now. Too much out of themselves. You need to know that. Lord of mercy. I am not sitting here right now because me have time to pass. I am not sitting here because, oh, Grace don't have nothing to do. She's going to turn on her life and sit and talk. No, I'm here to serve you. Come on. Lord of mercy. Kenny Pop. Kenny Pop in the dark. Things want come out of the things want come out the light, some go in the dark. Come out of the dark, Kenny Pop. Come to the light, come talk the things them. You hear me?
Light to the dark.
Oh, them mute, Kenny Pop. Them mute you, Kenny Pop. Lord of mercy. Go ahead, Jobless. My other back. Go ahead, Jobless. My other back. Hi, DJ Kev.
You know, like what you said, man, it's all in the serving, you know. And as you say, you know, if you say nothing, you know, if you talk, you know, if you say anything. And that's basically my motto. I gotta feel you, you know. Like I say, if I go into a room, if it's at a school, the room doesn't have to tell me. I feel it. So when somebody have to tell you, oh, I love you, I care for you and all this, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So you go with the feeling, you know?
Exactly. Something is radically wrong. You know, we talk about unity. Every time somebody say unite, I just look back as how we used to be. When you look back in history and see everybody just live and just each other and just bartering. If all of we farm and plant seed and you have your banana, me have my yam and you don't have no yam, you just know say me whether I'm not jobless, I will give me a banana. Me just know say jobless I come with the yam. Me just know. Because we here for the you get to me, I say when we think about unity, I go back. We need to be like that. Not a word more. Oh, we lack of love, but then you don't even know what is love. So you're gonna know what you don't lack of. And you know, experience true love. It's all a feeling, you know. And if you know if you know express or feel experience that true How you gonna say a lot of it? You don't even know what you're talking about. That's why the people when talk about love. Just look at the people when talk about love. We sing about love. We promote love. Those are the people. Lord have mercy, jobless. I can't take for hear it. You need to know yourself, man. Know yourself. Know yourself. Know yourself. Really and truly. You get what I'm saying?
Action, man. It's an action.
Where is Skinny Bob? They cut her out. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Oh, oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No,
I said you
yeah.
preaching today, ain't you?
Yeah, yes, cause I've been hit, man. I've been hit, man.
Preaching today.
Yeah.
I can't hear you though. My sound low.
Is it? You very high. We can hear you. We can hear you loud and.
I can hear enough to keep talking now. How everybody doing? Is everybody good?
Yes, I'm fantastic.
I was in here asleep, but I was listening. I just was like, you know.
Yeah, I could see it in your eyes.
See what they talking about here. Y'all doing
Yeah, I
good?
could see it in your eyes. Sorry?
Good.
Yes, yes, I'm fantastic. I'm fantastic. DJ Grace, me like the hang power. Oh, thank you, DJ Kev. Thank you so much. Pick up yourself, you know. Enough respect and gratitude. You get what I'm saying? Enough respect and gratitude. So Jobless, yes, Jobless, talk to us now. Cause you're gonna put the icing on the cake right now, Jobless. You're gonna soothe everything right now, Jobless. Put the icing on the cake for me.
Yeah, man. Like you said, you know, the most important thing, as you say, is self, knowing self, and start applying, start focus on self, and understand you are here to, without knowing who you are, you will never, ever be. You can never be until you know who you are. Like the example I always say is like having a car and a boat. If you was to take the boat and put it on the road and put the car in the water, then what's gonna happen? So when you know the car is for the road and the boat is for the water, then it's gonna do what it was created to do. And that's how we have to start. That's where we have to start our life. Until there, you are not at the starting line. You're not start yet. Until.
Yes.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings,
Yeah, man.
brother.
Real brother, real talk, brother, real talk.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Because remember, everything comes from the heart chakra, right? The love what we are talking about. So if you don't really know yourself for real, I mean, you're not gonna vibrate nothing. Each one of we just walk in our room and we change the frequency immediately. That's how the love will come from deep within.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't have to say nothing for real. You just be. I mean, for me, sometimes I surprised, not really surprised, but just look at how I see people change. Just come in my environment, I watch their body shivering and the energy. It just change immediately.
Yeah.
And it helped me to know myself more. You understand? You know, because for real, everything comes from deep within, man. Just within. I mean,
Yes,
and if
absolutely.
we check this life, I mean, all these programming that society give we on talking about this generational viper is a spell that cast over people for years.
Yeah.
For years they cast spell and people been using it. People are using it and don't understand what they're doing. You know, saying all these things, but it's a spell. You know, all these words go out in the ear, definitely. You're gonna manifest. You have to manifest.
It will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why I say be careful of the thoughts you have lingering in the mind. Be careful of the things you speak. So they always tell us, even over your child, because we grew up in Jamaica, you know, and where the parents talk to them children, move from your soul, you're dunce like, you're ugly like a dirty pooper, you come like a cruff like your pooper. And I watch those kids grow up and become exactly what they're speaking to their
Mhm.
child's life.
Yep.
Careful what you promote to your mouth, because it's power, the breath of
Yep.
life. Be careful.
Yep.
So like what Shaki Morris said here, we get up every day in Jamaica. Oh,
Yeah,
the blood
I real talk,
blood
man. Real
in
talk, man.
Jamaica. Come
Yep.
on with it. Come on with it. So the lack of knowledge and of self is the problem. It is the problem right now. That's the only problem we have, Kenny Pop.
Yeah, and we think that when we talk to kids when they're younger, that we can switch it up before they get older. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know that like I was talking the other day, and I was saying it was things that I remember from a baby.
Yeah.
Like it's things that I remember from a young child. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful what you put into them, because that one thing will be the thing that'll make or break them their entire life.
Yep.
You know, and you can't go back. It's going to be a trauma that they got to heal from.
Yep.
Imagine being in the mirror and you thinking you beautiful, and your mom come in and be like, get your ugly ass out the mirror. What you doing? You know, you're going to be like, damn, that's going to, I mean, as a 3, 4, 5-year-old, that's going to destroy you and never look in the mirror again the same
Yep.
way. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Every time you go to the mirror
You're gonna
now,
remember
instead
it.
of feeling beautiful, you got to overcome this trauma that was put into you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to look in the mirror no more, you know? So you got to be careful with how you do it to the kids. And that's why my focus is not really healing broken adults, because I know that that's something they got to do themselves. But when we pour into the children and we build stronger children, we won't have to go back and worry about repairing broken adults. You know, just build them up from youth, and they'll never have to worry about going back and healing from no kind of unnecessary traumas. Or just be careful with how you rate, like treat them like you would a seedling that needed that nurturing that couldn't be. You know, sometimes you got to put a stick to it and wrap a
Just need,
rope around it to give
they
it the
just they
strength
just
it
need
needs
to
to grow
mold.
up. You know what I'm saying? So
They
treat
just
it
need to
like you
mold.
would one of those fragile plants that you got to keep alive. You know what?
Because
And only nurture it and grow it. You know?
yeah, because
Um,
they feel every energy. They just
Yeah,
like
you don't go outside to
every
your
energy
garden
they
and
feel
tell
it.
your plants
Yep.
y'all ugly and y'all ain't growing. You don't say that to your garden, do you? You don't say that to your fruits and vegetables, do you? So why say it to the children and the people around you? It don't make no sense. It makes no sense.
Absolutely. Because back when I was about 19 years old, and some things that was happening in my life, it was way beyond my understanding. I have to reach out to my
Yeah.
parents, what's going on, and that's when they start telling me all kind of things. They get what I'm saying, and then I still never understand. But then again, at what point myself have to went to the root cause of the problem and reverse that. But you have to know
Mhm.
what to do. You go to the
Yeah.
root cause. It's like you plant a tree, yeah. You plant a tree, but you have to dig it up. In order for
Yeah.
that not to, you have to go to the root and dig up that tree. You have to cut it down.
Hey, I tell people all the time, I plant my feet on the ground and dig plants up. Like I grab plants like this with one hand here and one hand here, and plant my feet firmly on the ground to dig the
You got
whole
to.
plant up. Like if it ain't growing the way I want it to grow, I'm digging the whole thing up. Everything, roots, I'm gonna cut into the dirt, make sure it ain't no roots there, no seeds drop, nothing. I don't never want it to grow in my garden again, you know?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's all about how serious you are in your mind.
Yes, and remember, what you plant is where you go and reap. That's why now
That's
you
it.
realize these children now they have no respect to their parents.
Yeah.
You see children to the parents right now, and you wonder why. Okay, what could this mother or this father do to cause this?
They didn't respect the child. They didn't have no respect for the children. It's just the parents are getting what they didn't give. No
Right.
respect. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? It's just that
Yep.
simple. If you see
Mhm.
a child who does not respect their parents, then you can look at that parent and see a parent who does not respect
They
their
didn't
children.
teach them.
It's
They
just
didn't
that
teach
simple.
them. Yep.
Because parents think children don't deserve respect, but they deserve the same respect we deserve. You know, if my child say, I don't want to be bought, as her mother, I don't get the right to say, well, you my child, so I gotta be in your space or I can be wherever. If you don't want to be bothered, let me move. You know,
Yep.
because respect, if you teach them that I respect you, they will never go out into this world and let nobody disrespect them.
Never.
But it starts
Never.
at home. It starts at
Yep.
home.
Yep.
It starts at home. So
Yep.
if you don't want to take responsibility, then that's another thing. But me personally, mine is my responsibility, you know, and
It,
I'm accountable for them, and I take my job very, very,
it's
very seriously.
it's
You
sad
know,
to see adults don't really comprehend. I mean, the essence of life in general. I mean, it's really sad because a child is pure, they're innocent.
Yeah.
They absorb everything, good
Yeah.
and bad.
Yeah.
And a parent's job is to teach them, you know, reason with them. I mean, understand them and learn from them,
Yeah.
because they are pure like animal.
Mhm.
You know, they're so
Mhm.
pure.
Yeah. But that's why we here though. We came to turn it around because this generation right here is the generation that's saying enough with the dumb shit and let's move forward. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
everything that we suffered with from the past, like the ignorance, the not thinking for yourself, the lack of imagination, all that shit is out the window. It's just a matter of now the earth has to do its cleansing where it's eliminating those minds. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
when you
doing it.
start losing people that feel near and dear to you, you got to realize they chose not to raise their vibration, and the earth is demanding.
It's doing
The
it
spirit
right
is
now. Right now,
demanding
right now, it's doing
fulfillment.
it.
So
Right.
when you start seeing things happen that's breaking your heart, you got to realize these people didn't want to change their mind, and that's why
Yep.
they got to go. You know, so
Mhm.
they got to go.
Mhm. Yep.
They didn't want to change their
Yep.
mind. You know what I'm saying? They wanted their mind to stay where it was. So that's why they got to go. The
Yes,
earth
indeed.
is the spirit, the breath, the mind,
Everything.
the consciousness is
Everything. Yep.
demanding that we live at our highest. And if you're
And
not living there, then you're going to
and
be
now
eliminated. It's called a process of elimination right
and now
now.
the vibration is higher than ever.
Ever. So you got to really stay high to stay on that vibe.
Yep.
Oh, I just look
Yep.
at this. My whole body just got the chills when you said that.
No, I
You
know.
got to
I mean,
really stay
no, it's a
high
yep.
to stay in that space. I'm talking about high, like you can't let nothing get to you. It's like my kids looked at me and was like, you really don't care about nothing and nobody. And I was like, me?
Because
Like I care about everything and everybody, but I can't let what I
get to you.
see to
Yep.
take me out of what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I got to maintain this mind. I know I got to maintain these emotions. I know I got to maintain these feelings. And if I get carried away in sadness or carried away
You
in,
go
you know,
down.
like it ain't
You
no
go
telling if I can come. I might be gone.
No, you
I'm just
and
gonna,
and
to be
hey,
distracted.
I
Remember
can't
that you're
do it.
you understand me? Remember that you're the umbrella for your kids as well, so you can't
Only
afford to be
bliss
distracted.
for me. Only bliss for me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all look at the original term of bliss, it means heavenly rapture, right? Bliss means heavenly rapture. So they say that's the place that you can't get to while you still living. You know what I'm saying?
you
So
can
for us to all be there, then we know we made it. We wouldn't even be in the company of each other if we wasn't in
they
that space. You know
they,
what
s-
I'm saying?
they
So
say a lot of
it's
things
a
which is not
beautiful.
true.
They say a lot of things. They say a
They
lot of
say a lot of
things.
things.
Yeah, they say a lot
But
of things. That's why I don't listen
you have to
today.
think for yourself
That's
and
it.
dig into things with your spirit.
Yep. Yep. That's why what Grace said earlier was beautiful when she said, even though they was trying to program me, I couldn't be programmed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be programmed. No programming for me, please.
Yep.
Give it to
Yep.
the next person. Yeah. So those free thinkers like we are, we the ones who came to change the game. So
Yep.
that's why we on the front line, you know?
Yep. Yep.
That's why we here. That is why
And
we
they
here.
and they're projecting a lot of stuff to take the control of our mind, like, you know,
Yeah.
to distract us.
Don't
A
watch
lot of
it.
things. A lot
Don't
of it.
watch it.
No, I
Don't
know.
read it.
I know. I'm
Don't watch it. Don't read
know.
it.
I
My
know.
grandma used to say, because I would watch a scary movie and I would sit there and cry and I would have nightmares and I would wake up the next day and I would go right back and do it again. Every time my cousins was doing it, I would do it. And she'd be like, why do you keep watching these movies? They not scared, but you the one who keep coming in here crying and you did. Why you keep watching these movies if you so scared, you know? And then I realized you don't gotta watch it. Go find something else to do. Go
Absolutely.
find something else to do, you know? So don't feed it to yourself if it's something that's not healthy for you, you know? And
Indeed.
everything is consumption.
Yep.
TV is consumption, sound is consumption, food is consumption, touch is consumption, walk,
Mm-hmm.
like everything is consumption, feeling
Everything.
is consumption, you know? So
Everything.
everything we do, we consume in some kind of energy, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So be careful
Mm-hmm.
with your consumption.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. When I first heard someone said on the earlier time on Teach and Learn that even the things them that are coming down on the timeline, they call it news feed. These are the things they want to feed in. So
Mm-hmm.
even when we them sometime I will glimpse something and come and talk about it or come and show it and bring awareness and talk about it or whatever. But we don't digest these things. They cannot allow these things as skin ups, they cannot consume and digest these
Nope.
things. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like me and you and
even sharing something negative. Like if I share a negative news feed, I'm putting it out for other people to consume.
Yep.
Even though I'm just
Yep.
saying, like, even though if it's negative and I'm sharing it, I am furthering their agenda, and you
Yep.
can't look at it no other way. If you don't come across it, you won't come across it through me. I'm not gonna be the person to give it to you. You know.
Kitty Pop, and that's a powerful point. But I'm looking at my journey and teach and learn where I'm coming from. I used to bring all this information, and then we talk about it and bring the awareness, and then basically like guiding people in the right path. Because people, they already seen it already without you showing it. But if you say, okay, this is, and then you can bring the awareness. I try to correct what's out there. But if you're going to show it and then you are somebody don't know how to bring forth the truth to that, then it don't make no sense to bring it forth.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Learn. You get what I'm saying? Jobless. From day one, I've been this information and talk about them and say, oh, people, this is what going on. This is their agenda, but this is how you're supposed to be. Oh, this is how you're supposed to be. And you said this, oh, you're supposed to think or whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's how you approach these things. But you have to come with a solution because the problem is that's the solution.
That's what I'm saying. Don't bring me no problems if you ain't ready to work on a solution. Because if all you're doing is bringing the problem and we not gonna fix it, I don't want you around me. If every time I give you a solution, you giving me another problem, I don't want you around me. I don't want you around me.
Yep.
I don't want it.
Yep.
That is it. That is it. Absolutely. That is it. That is it. The butter and the bread right there. Yes. So if you got to bring the solution. Don't come with the problem if you don't have the solution. Sorry. Let me read this comment from Opsh. This is very true as well. If you are a parent, have no respect for others, you can't teach your children respect.
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
True.
Children live what they learn. No, they live what they learn. So you get up every day and you're cursing and you're doing all these things. When you are telling them to do something like different, they ain't gonna listen to you. Oh, mommy, do this. I'm not listening to mommy because I said don't do it, but she or Emma do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? So give an example to the child. So that is so true.
Yeah, hey, I got 3 daughters, and every time they did something wrong, they said, "Well, you did it."
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh, God.
So I straightened my shit up.
got-
I'm like, okay, you're right. You right. You got me. I did do it, but watch this. And I never did shit else. So now when they do shit wrong, it's like, oh, who did it now? Because I ain't do it. Where you get that from? You know what? But children, if you and I want to tell parents too, don't go through and tell your kids all the bad shit you did as a parent.
No.
Don't do that.
It's a program.
Because they will save that shit in their memory bank so that when they do what you did, you can't say shit to them. Well, you did it before. You told me you did it before.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when I talk to my kids and my grandkids now, I tell them how wonderful and beautiful of a person, because now you got something that you got to match or beat. You know what I'm saying? No more telling y'all the low parts, because y'all just gonna use that against me later. But children teach you. If you willing to learn, they will teach you. Children will teach you. They will teach you. They the most beautiful teachers in this earth, because they do it with innocence and no judgment. They just teach you who you are. They mirror your actions and your behaviors, and they show you who you are. And if you don't like it, you gotta change.
Children and animals does that.
Yeah.
Children and animals, because they taught me. They taught me. I used to wonder way back. I used to wonder why children and animals cling to me like that, and they help me to know who I am.
Yeah.
They help me definitely, because I have to start to think, go back within me. So what is it about me? Why animals and children cling to me like that? You know, and I realize it. So children and animals definitely, because they're pure, they're innocent.
They're pure.
Yeah.
They're pure. Yeah.
Man.
Just that way. So
yeah,
hey, I love the babies. You know, I opened up a daycare because I love the babies, you know, and I love learning from them. Like, man, the things they come up with, it just be imagination land over here. We having a big field day over here, you
indeed,
know.
Man.
Yeah, I'm just the biggest kid in the house, you know. I'm just the biggest kid in the house.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah, when you hang out with kids, you free to be. You don't have to wear adults be like, oh, you need to pick this up and why you look like this and why. Kids don't like. I be going to the door, opening the door, my eyes be puffy, my head be all in the bun like this. And when I open the door for them, they be like, "You so beautiful.
Yeah,
I like
'cause
the outfit." You know what I'm saying? So
because
they so sweet.
they see
They
your,
so
they
sweet.
see your
Yeah.
soul. They see your soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sweet. So I hang out with the babies. I hang
When you
out with
have kids
the
around
babies.
you and you see kids don't like a particular people,
Mm-hmm.
you mark those people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open your eyes on them. Because
Listen,
something is there.
I watch who my grandson deal with and don't deal with because he got the strongest character I've seen so far. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this boy, if he don't want you around here, he put his hand out and say, no, like,
Yep.
don't come close to me. You know, and I
Yeah.
tell people like, we ain't the type of
Because
family who just allow people to hold kids. If the kids say no, is no here. You know what I'm saying? Because if he say no, and I let you pick him up, then he like, okay, she don't respect me and she don't respect me. Once he say no, we done with it.
he saw something in the horror. He saw
Yeah.
something in the horror.
Yeah, and he 2 years old. So when he say no, I just walk away. I'm like, yeah, he said no, so it's no. You know what I'm saying? It's no. Yeah.
I used to, when I was small, right? Where I was living, there's like a path through my yard, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy used to walk through, and I didn't like him. And I said, "Mom, tell that man say he must not walk through here," right?
Mm-hmm.
I was about 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
I grew to realize that this man was like a witch in the community, doing crazy shit.
Okay.
I was like, oh, see, I found I was smart, but my mom was so humble. I mean, she didn't want to offend people. And I was like, no, tell us he's not supposed to walk through here. I don't like him, you know. And I grew and realized that, man, I hear something that man did in the community. I mean, dog afraid. You know, so kids know
And
it,
that's
man.
why I said we come from a generation of people who they didn't care. They were afraid to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? But if you calling me mean and you calling me offensive and you calling me rebellious, just means that I'm standing up for what I know and what I know is true to me.
Yep.
Then let me be all that shit. I'm okay with that. I'm
Simple.
okay with that. You know,
Yep.
I am okay with that because they'll call you crazy. They'll call you evil. They'll call you demonic. Because I've been called demonic, possessed. You know, like all
That's
kind
an
of
ancient
things,
thing
you
for
know?
them to do.
And I'm like, hey, if that's who I am, let me be then. Leave me alone. Let me be. I ain't bothering nobody. So just let me be who I am. Let me be evil. Let me be a demon. Let me be all that. You know.
They've been doing that for ages. They've been doing that for
Because you're going
ages.
against their agenda. Once you go against that agenda, they gonna make you look like somebody gonna try to make you look like you something. But you gotta know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's important to know thyself. That way it don't matter what nobody say. You know you. You know?
Yep.
It don't matter what nobody say. You know you. You can sit down and listen to a story about yourself and be like, damn, really? What I do next? What I say after that? You know what I'm saying? So
So I have to run shortly, so I have to wrap it up now. So I'm going to have to run.
Well,
thank you for having us.
The energy is out there manifesting, you know, so it's all good.
Yeah, all good.
It's of course. Jabliss, what you have to say? Because I'm going to log out.
Seal it up, Jabliss.
We send it out, man. We send it out.
Dear brother. Same way, brother.
We send out, that will come back. So
Definitely.
Don't send it out if you don't want it to come back. You know,
definitely.
That's it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that is it, my people. Big up on yourself and teach and learn. Remember to follow me on all digital platform, DJ Grace, to come boss, teach and learn, and YouTube, Facebook as well. I'm going to be cutting out pieces of this live, definitely to upload on the YouTube. So please subscribe, teach and learn YouTube and Facebook as well. Big up on yourself, my people.
Yeah.
The thing is, number one, work on self. Let self work everyday thing. Everyday thing. No. So me not going nowhere. I'm just a thought away. So if you need me,
think about me.
Shakimura, me see you.
If you need me, think about me.
Come on.
Oh God. Oh God. You guys.
Yeah.
Blessed
If you
man.
need me, think about me. If I'm just a thought away, if you need me, just think about me. I'll
Just
be
think
right
about it.
there. You
Yeah,
know
I'll
what
be
I'm
right
saying?
there.
I'll be right there.
Me not gone nowhere. I'm just a thought of
Nowhere.
Indeed.
trap
Indeed.
me. That is
Yep.
it.
That's
All
it.
right.
Yep.
So
Y'all be
gonna
good.
start with everyone. The Love Connection show is gonna be late today as well because I have
Okay.
to pop out the gas.
Yeah.
So maybe the next hour offer. So big up on yourself, stay good, K-pop. Jericho, Shakin Murray. Big up to Yuna, big up to Rebecca, big up to Naz and Rudy, big up to Hope, big up to the whole teacher and family, Sister Shireen, Father Cutsleeve, Youth and G. Get what I'm saying? Big up everybody for the place. All right, Kenny Pop. Smile for the camera so I could put this one on YouTube.
Oh, there you go. See?
That's it. That's it. Oh, yeah, but I didn't want to cut while you were talking. Rebecca said it looked like Rapunzel with the hair in it. So cute.
She said I look like who?
Rapunzel.
Who is it?
Oh, you know the tall hair character cartoon Rapunzel.
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Rebecca.
Rapunzel. Yeah, Yeah, that's what you're saying. Rapunzel. Yeah. Rapunzel.
America. All right. So
Yeah, I am Rapunzel.
all right. Big up.
Y'all be good.
All right.